Page 6, C, 377-239, State of Nevada versus Devin Michaels. May the record reflect that Ms. Michaels is present in custody. Mr. Patrick is here on her behalf. Mr. Giordani and Ms. Griffith are here on behalf of the state. This is the date, time set for sentencing. Are both parties prepared to go forward?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, this is a stipulated sentence. Anything we want to add?
I do just a couple of things, Judge. First, we have 3 victim speakers. I asked if they permitted me speak last.
Okay.
We obviously went to a settlement conference. We stipulated this sentence. I think that the life tale reflects the gravity and the haunting nature of the facts. As you know, the defendant not only murdered her ex, but then desecrated his body by decapitating him and putting chemicals on his body, causing it to burn. The defendant admitted to the fatal blow. She never admitted to the decapitation portion, but the evidence was overwhelming that it was obviously her who did it. Another haunting fact, and something that should be concerning, which supports the life tale, is that the defendant had...
The courtroom opens with Ms. Michaels present in custody, facing sentencing. The judge confirms everyone is ready, both the state and defense. Immediately, the state lays out the gravity of the case. This isn't just any crime. The defendant is charged with murder and the desecration of the victim's body, a chilling and emotionally heavy case.
A corollary child abuse case that pre-existed this. We reviewed, Ms. Griffith and I reviewed the minutes in that case, and it appears that 2 days after she murdered and decapitated her ex, she appeared in court in front of another judge in this courthouse and made representations that she was staying out of trouble, and obviously had that on her conscience at the time, walked right back out of the courthouse, and then ultimately was developed as our suspect and arrested. We take this case very seriously, obviously the family does as well. We believe the sentence reflects the gravity of the crime, so we will submit it. We do have some updates on CTS, which was wrong in the PSI.
Correct. I calculated the credit at 455 days as of today.
Okay, that sounds correct.
Because I calculated it in regards to she was on probation when this offense occurred. She then got that sentence imposed. She was released on that sentence, so she started accumulating the credit on that day, and I have it at 455 days as of today.
Yes, and we also have restitution requests.
The prosecutor details the horrific nature of the crime. The defendant admitted to the fatal blow, but not the decapitation. Evidence shows the gruesome act was hers, despite her denial. What's shocking is the cold reality. Just 2 days after this brutal act, she appeared in court for an unrelated case, showing the stark contrast between her actions and public appearances. At this moment, viewers are left grappling with the eerie dissonance.
We've now received documentation.
Actually, I not received documentation.
Right, we just received it this morning. We showed it to Mr. Patrick.
Okay.
It's supposed to be $5,000 to VOC.
I have that.
$1,923 to James Willett.
Hold on just one second. $1,923?
Yes.
To who?
James Willett.
Okay.
And $2,500 to Yoko Willett.
How do you spell the first name?
Y-O-K-O.
Okay. Mr. Patrick, have you seen this?
I have, Your Honor.
Okay, what's your position in regards to the restitution?
They had the documentation, we're okay with it.
Okay, state, I'm gonna need you to file that documentation. Because pursuant to the new case law, I can't order restitution without documentation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? Ms. Michaels, what, if anything, would you like to say before I pronounce sentence against you?
The discussion shifts to sentencing logistics. Credits, restitution, and fines are clarified. The court calculates 455 days of credit, and restitution amounts are set to be documented. The tension is procedural here, but it underscores the meticulous nature of the legal system. The audience is reminded, even in the face of horrifying crimes, the court follows rules and structure.
Jonathan was very special, very unique, and I know no matter what I say at this moment, I know right now no one in the family is going to believe me. I know right now no one in the family feels that I am innocent at any point, and I understand that, but I can actually prove my innocence. I actually can, and I'm not going to stop fighting to prove my innocence. I have more than enough, and Jonathan deserves to have the actual person who's guilty behind bars. I was helping Jonathan. I can show that I was trying to help him, and
Ms. Michaels is finally given a chance to speak. She appeals to the court with emotion and urgency, claiming she can prove her innocence. She emphasizes her efforts to help the victim and expresses empathy toward the victim's family. The courtroom becomes an emotionally charged space as she speaks about frustration, manipulation, and her desire to set the record straight. Audience engagement moment. Do you think her plea of innocence is genuine, or is it an attempt to sway the court?
I know is hurting the family, and I can see it in your faces, and I know your hearts are angry, and they should be, and I'm angry for you. And this is not fair to you. This has been dragging out for almost 2 years. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to his children, any of them, and it's not right. It really isn't. It's not. I've seen so much that it's just terrible. The way that they manipulated and altered and deleted things is wrong. They should not be able to do it, and they have. And for you to be able to look me in the eye knowing that
She continues, explaining how advice she received repeatedly backfired, leaving her feeling helpless. The weight of 2 years of legal proceedings is palpable. You can almost feel the exhaustion in her words. This is a moment that highlights the human cost of prolonged trials and legal delays.
things are altered and
You pled guilty, ma'am.
Ms. Michaels, you are not to address the state. You are to
I'm not
address me.
addressing
You
the
are.
state. I
You're addressing Mr.
apologize.
Giordani. You are going to address me. What do
My
you want me to
apologies.
say? What do you want to say to me?
my apologies. I wasn't trying to address the state directly. It's just, I was told. I was just told one thing after another, and I truly believed that we were going to do the right thing, and it just didn't happen. I am so sorry for all of this, but I am so sorry. But I didn't do this, and
The judge and attorneys navigate the delicate moment. The court acknowledges her struggle and allows her the opportunity to withdraw her plea. This is a turning point. Ms. Michaels now has the option to face trial on first-degree murder charges, a serious and risky decision. The tension spikes. The audience is left wondering how far she will go to prove her claims.
I didn't know this would end up like this. I really didn't. And I will forever apologize to the family. But I don't know how to fix any of this anymore. I don't. I keep listening to what everyone tells me is the best thing to do. Just do this and it'll work out this way, and follow this advice and we'll do this. And I keep listening to the people because they keep saying this is the best advice. It doesn't turn out the way they tell me it will. And it just gets worse and worse. And I don't know what to do anymore.
Judge, I'm not comfortable with this record. I'm willing to let her out of her plea if the court is inclined.
I don't know how to fix this.
Ms. Michaels decides to withdraw her plea. The judge stresses proper courtroom conduct and procedural fairness, ensuring that the withdrawal doesn't cause further delays. This moment reinforces the judicial system's balance between fairness and efficiency, reminding viewers that even high-stakes cases must follow rules.
All right.
It's just, this wouldn't be appropriate.
I completely completely understand.
Let's go to trial.
Mr. Giordani. All right. Ms. Michael, you understand Mr. Giordani says that he's willing to let you out of your plea and he's willing to try this case. And you understand that he's willing to try this case on an open murder. So a jury can convict you of a first-degree murder. You understand that? Or do you want to talk to Mr. Patrick about it?
I don't want to talk to Mr. Patrick. He didn't listen to anything I
Miss Michaels, I need you to understand what I'm saying to you and answer my question.
Yes.
Do you want to withdraw your plea and go to trial?
Yes, please.
All right. This plea is going to be withdrawn. Mr. Patrick, I need you to have some discussions with your client
Your
about...
Honor, I've moved to withdraw at this time. This case needs to go back to the appointed counsel.
Miss
I will-
Michaels, hold on just one second. Miss Michaels, you need to conduct yourself like this is a courtroom. If you cannot do that, then they're going to remove you because I still have business to conduct.
Yes.
The court discusses reappointing counsel, highlighting the delays that have already plagued his 2-year-old case. The judge's firm stance on avoiding further delays emphasizes the court's duty to ensure justice for both the defendant and the victim's family. Audience engagement moment. How long is too long for a case to wait before trial? Should delays ever benefit the defendant?
Do you understand? Mr. Patrick?
Judge, respectfully, I move to withdraw and have this case sent back to Office of Appointed Counsel. I am not in a position to accept appointment on this case should it go to trial at this time.
All right. All right, I'm going to have to reach out to the Office of Appointed Counsel and get her a lawyer that's going to be appointed with the understanding this case is 2 years old. This case is not going to sit stagnant and wait around for a trial. So I'm going to reach out to Ms. Bush myself and have a discussion with her in regards to the appointment of counsel because this is not going to be, this case has been delayed extensively and this case is not going to further be delayed so that there is no justice for everybody.
Yes, Your Honor.
And, Your Honor, if I may, that's one of the other reasons, because with Barry Edwards, it would be late next year before I would even consider.
The withdrawal is formally granted, and the case will return to the Office of Appointed Counsel for new representation. The judge schedules the next hearing for July 31st at 9 a.m., ensuring the process moves forward. The tension remains high, and viewers are left anticipating a full trial to resolve this emotionally charged case. In summary, this case reveals the complex intersection of horrific crime, procedural law, and human emotion. Ms. Michaels faced life-altering charges but asserted her innocence, ultimately withdrawing her plea to take the matter to trial. The court meticulously addressed restitution, credits, and counsel appointment, demonstrating the justice system's care for both legal correctness and fairness. Engagement questions for the audience. Do you believe Ms. Michaels' claim of innocence is credible? Should the court have allowed her to withdraw her plea, given the severity of the charges? How do you balance procedural fairness with the emotional needs of the victim's family?
Consider putting this on as a trial?
Well, I'll reach out to Ms. Bush,
Understood.
July 31st, 9 a.m.
And, Your Honor, do you grant my motion to withdraw, please?
Yes, I'm going to grant your motion to withdraw.
Thank you.
What do you guys do? Thanks.